Yo, what's going on, growers and green thinkers? Welcome back to the Horticulture Show, aka the THC Podcast. I'm your host, Meech, and before we get things started this week, I wanted to show you how to grow tent. Alright, so this is where it starts. Control lighting, everything dialed in to give these plants the best shot that they could have. I run a Synganic grow, part organics, part salt-based nutrients, a little mix of both worlds. Some might even call it the street Ganics, you heard? But we'll get into that eventually. Let's take a glance at these Cheddar Cheeze Jones. You feel me? You feel me? The other one, there we go, is in the cut. Right now, our Cheddar Cheese babies are about an inch and a half, 2 inches tall. Brand new life starting to stretch. This is a delicate stage in their life, so everything needs to be perfect and everything needs to be intentional. All right, cool. Now that I got that out the way, let's talk about air. Good ventilation is the unsung hero in every grow space. Without it, you're asking for mold, mildew, and stunted growth. Stale, humid air is a breeding ground for problems. And also, seedlings can't speak up for themselves when they suffocate. Even if it's just a small clip-on fan to circulate the air, that much right there makes a difference. Fresh airflow strengthens the stems, controls humidity, and keeps the leaf surface dry. That's silent protection right there. Peep this. As new growers, we always often love our plants too much, and that means overwatering. Let me be clear. Soggy soil is a trap. It chokes out oxygen, drowns the roots, and opens up the door for root rot. You want moist, not muddy. The top of your soil should dry out a little bit between waterings, you feel me? That's what encourages root development and stretch. All right, now jump into the water with me real quick, because all H2O is not created equal. First, we got tap water. Tap water could be a hit or miss. Oftentimes, it contains chlorine or high PPMs. Always tested and dechlorinated if needed. Being that I'm in New York, I use tap water, but I also let it sit out for 12 to 24 hours before using it. Although it doesn't really do much, it helps. All right, up next we got spring water. Spring water has natural minerals, but they can spike your ppm levels unexpectedly. So make sure you know what's in it before you use it. And last but not least, reverse osmosis water. It's pure with 0 ppms, great control, but you need to supplement it with base nutrients since it's stripped clean. This right here is my pH pen, and here's my ppm pen. It's good to have. Now, pH matters. Don't skip this step. For soil, you want to keep that between 6.0 and 6.5. If it's off, your plants will lock out nutrients no matter how good you're feeding them. All right, now remember, it's the early stage. So it's all about patience, precision, ventilation, proper watering with the right pH. I know. It all sounds boring, but it'll get greater later. It's your host, Meech. It's the Horticulture Show, aka the THC Podcast. Positive energy activates controlled emotions at all times. And I'm out of here. Peace.